Bellator MMA, the toughest tournament in sports, live on Spike every Thursday night beginning at 10 p.m. Eastern Time. This evening, it's Bellator live from Pechanga Resort and Casino in Temecula, California. Let's get right to it, and we begin in the middleweight tournament semifinal round with Dan Kramer facing Brett Cooper.
Dan Kramer started out strong. You see the right hand here, dropping Brett Cooper. Good work from the clinch, some nice knees from the Thai plum. He was up 2 rounds to none going into the third round. But here, this beautiful uppercut turned the tide, followed by 2 vicious right hands by Brett Cooper. One here, the second one right to the chin. He falls forward, and John McCarthy has seen enough. The comeback victory for Brett Cooper.
Moving on to middleweight tournament semifinal number 2, finds Sultan Aliyev versus Doug Marshall.
Doug Marshall, known for his knockout power, could not find the range to use it in the first round. Sultan Aliyev taking him down almost at will. A lot of pressure by the Russian. Round number 2, stunned him with that high kick. Doug Marshall trying to get his striking going, but Aliyev trying to impose his will on the ground. The end here, big right hand. Doug the Rhino Marshall on top. Very close fight. He wins a split decision victory.
So the middleweight tournament championship is set. It will be Brett Cooper versus Doug Marshall. Moving now to the featherweight tournament in the semifinal round, Popo Bezeha versus Mike Richmond in semifinal number 1.
Popo Bezeha, outstanding jiu-jitsu that was on display in the first round, taking the back of Mike Richmond, searching for the rear naked choke throughout. Round number 2, all about the boxing of Mike Richmond. Beautiful combinations, great jabs, straight left hands, finding the mark on the face of Popo Bezeha. Round number 3, back and forth. Takedown by Bezeha. You see here the reversal. Mike Richmond wisely standing back up right here, getting it back to the feet. From there, it was more of the same. Great combinations, accuracy from the Marine. He wins a split decision victory.
And we conclude tonight with the second featherweight tournament semifinal, Frodo Khasbulaev taking on Marlon Sandro.
After a vicious groin shot in the first round, Frodo Khasbulaev came out aggressively in the first and the second. Look here at the submission attempts against the Novignon black belt. This Kimura sweep ended up on top. Almost finished the fight with this Kimura. Then vicious ground and pound. He was all over Marlon Sandro from start to finish. Aggressive on the ground and on the feet in the third round. You see here, John McCarthy had seen enough. Too much ground and pound from Frodo Khasbulaev. He gets a TKO win in round number 3.
So here's the featherweight tournament championship, Frodo Khasbulaev versus Mike Richmond. For the latest Bellator news and information, it's Bellator.com.